Good morning, dear students. I am Akshata Patil, lecturer from the Department of Mathematics, KLS VDT Haliyal. So, in my previous class, we have solved examples to finding the z transform of a given functions. Okay, so we have solving some standard functions also. That is, we have solved z transform of k raised to n, z transform of n square, z transform of n cube, z transform of k raised to n into n, k raised to n into n square. Like that we have solved in my previous video. Okay, so in today class, let us move for a theorem, that is initial value theorem. Is it visible?
ब्लर में
No.
Is it visible?
फुल ब्लर में
Now just see now.
नो मैम नो मैम
Now is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. See, today some network issues are there, so that's why the network is not clear is there. So let it be. If you are not getting, you are not visible, please that time only you have to say me. Okay. Okay, initial value theorem and final value theorem. So here the statement says if z transform of un, if z transform of un which is equals to u bar of z, then limit z tends to infinity u bar of z which is equals to u naught, u bar of z which is equals to u naught. Now what they have given the statement here, initial value theorem means they have given statement if z transform of un which is equals to u bar of z, then limit z tends to infinity u bar of z which is equals to u naught. Okay, so here proof is not there for your syllabus, only we have to use this statement and we are solving the examples. Okay, so you just remember this statement. Okay, so here by using this un, what we should do, we should calculate the u naught value. So u naught means formula is what, limit z tends to infinity u bar of z which is equals to u naught. Okay, similarly here we can write some remarks. Similarly we can also obtain other initial values. Okay, by using this statement we can also obtain or we can also find the other initial values, that is u1, u2, u3, so on. Okay, now let us see one by one. Now here we can write what is that z transform of un. Z transform of un is nothing but what, here we can write that is summation, or we can write here u bar of z, that is a limit u bar of z, z tends to infinity which is equals to u naught. Okay, now what we should do, here we have given the formula of un. By using this above statement, how to calculate u1 value means u1 which is equals to limit z tends to infinity z into u bar of z minus of u naught. Okay, now this is u1 formula. Okay, similarly what about u2 formula means u2 which is equals to limit z tends to infinity, okay, z square u bar minus u0 or u0 minus u1 by z. Okay, so this is u2. So you should remember these formulae. See, only in the examples we have to use the statement of initial value theorem. No need to derive this theorem. Okay, for your syllabus there is no proof is there. Okay, only we have to concentrate on this statement and we have to solve the examples. Now here initial value theorem means what? If z transform of un which is equals to u bar of z, then how to calculate u naught term means limit u bar of z, limit z tends to infinity which is equals to u naught. Now this is a formula which we calculate u naught term here. Okay, similarly what we should do, we should calculate the other initial values also. So how to calculate u1 formula? U1 formula is what? Limit z tends to infinity z into u bar of z minus of u naught, and u2 means limit z tends to infinity z square. Here z, u1 means z, u2 means that square, that is z square u bar of z minus u naught. One more term you should add here, that is minus u1 by z, or you can write here u1 into z raised to minus 1. If you don't want this divided by z means you should shifted this denominator z to the numerator, then it becomes u1 into z raised to minus 1. Now please tell what about u3 formula? U3 formula is what? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
U3 formula? What about U3 formula? Yenagatte U3 formula? Is it limit z tends to infinity? Z square is there means here z cube. U bar of z minus u naught minus u1 by z minus u2 by z square. Okay, now this is U3 formula. Okay, understood this one? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
In the example, what we should do? We need to calculate u0, u1, u2, u3 like that. Okay, no need to prove this theorem. The proof of this theorem they will never ask, because in your syllabus it's not mentioned. Only they are asking to use this statement and solving the examples. Okay, so no need to derive this theorem. Is it understand to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let us move and let us see the statement of final value theorem. Now we can write it here. Final value theorem. Now statement is if transform of un which is equals to u bar of z, if z transform of un which is equals to u bar of z, then limit z tends to 1. Okay, then limit z tends to 1, z minus 1 into u bar of z, z minus 1 into u bar of z, which is equals to limit n tends to infinity un. Okay, so here we have to use this statement only for solving the examples. No need to derive this theorem also, final value theorem. Okay, so the statement says here, if z transform of un which is equals to u bar of z, then limit z tends to 1 into z minus 1 into u bar of z, which is equals to limit un as n tends to infinity. Okay, now let us solve the examples. Okay, now let us move for examples. Examples are most important one as exam point of view. Now examples. Example number 1. Given z transform of un which is equals to 2z square plus 3z plus 4 divided by z minus 3 raised to whole cube, 2z square plus 3z plus 4 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Mod of z is greater than 3. Okay, mod of z is greater than 3. Show that u1 value which is equals to 2, u2 which is equals to 21, u3 which is equals to 139. Okay, now in the question they have given the z transform of un function, that is 2z square plus 3z plus 4 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, and they're asking to show the result. U1 equals to 2, u2 equals to 21, u3 equals to 139. Okay, now let us solve this example. Now first we can write here, u naught. So I will take, we using the initial value theorem. Okay, using the initial value theorem we can write u naught which is equals to what? Limit z tends to infinity, u is considered as u bar of z. Okay, so let's use this statement here. See here, un which is nothing but u bar of z. Okay, so here we can take this given function is considered as u bar of z. So u bar of z means we can write it here 2z square plus 3z plus of 4 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, z minus 3 the whole cube. Now what I should do here, we can calculate limit z tends to infinity. Now we can take the highest power of z outside. So in the numerator highest power means z square is there. I can take outside that one. So z square. Okay, z square. Now here inside is what? 2 plus 3. Okay, z square means here we can write 3 by z plus 4 by z square. We can take here z square outside means the rest of the terms it should be divided that term. Okay, so here we can write 2 plus 3 by z plus 4 by z square whole divided by, here highest power is z cube, so we can take z cube outside. So inside is 1 minus 3 by z the whole cube. 1 minus 3 by z the whole cube. Okay, now why we can take this z square and z cube outside means, just see here the given function. Suppose you are substituting, suppose you are putting z tends to infinity means wherever z is there you should substitute this infinity, then it becomes what? It becomes infinity by infinity, that is indeterminate form. Is it right? You have learned that one, indeterminate form.
Yes.
Okay, so suppose you are putting z which is equals to infinity in here, then you are getting infinity by infinity. It is a indeterminate form. So that's why what I should do, I can take this z square outside means highest power of z we can take it outside, and then later we can substitute this z tends to infinity in this function. Okay, now just see here we can write limit z tends to infinity, z square z cube. So z square get cancelled. So the remaining is what? 1 by z. Okay, 1 by z. So inside is what here? So that is 2 plus 3 by z plus 4 by z square divided by 1 minus 3 by z the whole cube. Okay, 1 minus 3 by z the whole cube. Now just see here. Here putting z tends to infinity, then here 3 by infinity 0, 4 by infinity 0. Okay, 3 by infinity 0. So here you are getting only 2 by 1. Okay, 2 by 1 into 1 by z, again putting 1 by infinity. Z is a infinity here, 1 by infinity is 0 means infinity 0 into something value is 0. Now, how much you're getting u0 value here?
0.
0. So here we can get it. u0 value is 0. Okay. Now let us calculate u1, u2, u3 terms. Now u1 means we can write it again. u1 which is equals to, formula is what? Limit z tends to infinity, z into, see here, u1 formula is limit z tends to infinity, z into u bar of z minus u0. If you want, you can write this one formula here, z into u bar of z minus of u0. Okay, now here we can write limit z tends to infinity. Okay, limit z tends to infinity, z into u bar of z means the given function. Okay, what they have given function here? 2z square plus 3z plus 4 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. So here we can write that is 2z square plus 3z plus 4 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay. Now minus of u0. Minus of u0 value, how much you are getting? Write that one. So that's why we can write only u bar of z term here. Okay. Now just what I should do here again, I can take highest power outside. Okay, I can take highest power outside. So the numerator highest power is z square. Z square we can take it outside, means already outside z is there. So we can write it here, that is z cube. Okay, z square we can take it outside, means z square into z is z cube. So inside is what? 2 plus 3 by z plus 4 by z square whole divided by now here again we can take z cube outside, inside is 1 minus 3 by z the cube, 1 minus 3 by z the cube. Now this z cube get cancelled. Okay, z cube get cancelled. Now here we can simplify this one. Okay, u1 which is equals to limit z tends to infinity, z cube cancel means remaining is what? 2 plus 3 by z plus 4 by z square. Okay, 4 by z square divided by 1 minus 3 by z the whole cube. Now let us put z tends to infinity. Wherever z is there, substitute infinity here. Then how much you are getting? Please tell me.
2.
While substituting z tends to infinity, then how much you are getting the value of u1?
2.
How much you are getting?
2.
How much you are getting?
2, ma'am.
2.
Hello?
2, ma'am.
Is it 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Hello?
2, ma'am.
I didn't get your voice. Speak loudly.
2.
Hello? I'm asking something. Is it clear to all of you? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Here, while putting z tends to infinity, 3 by z means 3 by infinity, that value is 0. 4 by z square means 4 by infinity, again you are getting 0. 3 by infinity, again you are getting 0. So while putting z tends to infinity, is it you are getting 2 here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here we can get it un which is equals to 2, u1 which is equals to 2. Similarly, we need to calculate u2 term. Okay, u2 term. So we can write u2. Formula is limit z tends to infinity, z square u bar of z minus u0 minus u1 by z. Now this is a formula to calculate u2 value. So limit z tends to infinity, z square u bar of z, the given function is what? 2z square plus 3z plus 4 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, z minus 3 the whole cube. And now u bar of z is 0. Okay, u bar of z is 0. No need to write that u0 term here. Now u1 by z, u1 how much you are getting? 2. So we can write it here minus 2 by z, minus 2 by z. Now again here what I should do, we can take before taking, so we can write here a limit z tends to infinity, this z square we keep as it is. Okay, now take the LCM here. Here z minus 3 the whole cube is there, here z is there. So here we have to take the LCM. So you will get it z into z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, so here we are getting z into z minus 3 the whole cube. Now here multiply z. Okay, cross multiply. Z multiply means you are getting here 2z cube. Okay, plus 3z square plus of 4z. Okay, minus of this 2 we can keep as it is. Now z minus 3 the whole cube, that is a minus b the whole cube. So a minus b the whole cube, so we can write here that is a cube. Okay, a cube minus b cube, that is 3 the cube means minus 27. Okay, so minus, we can write it here 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, so here we can write z cube minus 9z square plus 27z minus 27. You know the formula of a minus b the whole cube. So that's we have written here. Okay, now what we should do, I just multiply these two to the inside the term first. So limit z tends to infinity, this z square we keep as it is. Okay, z square keep as it is. Now here we can simplify this one. So 2z cube is there, here minus 2z cube is there. So this z cube get cancelled. Okay, now here 3z square is there and minus into minus plus 9 2 the 18z square is there. So 18 plus 3, that is 21. So we can write 21z square. Okay, now plus 4z is there and here plus into minus of 27 into 2, that is 54. Okay, so 54 and plus 4z, minus of 54 and here plus 4z, that is here minus 50z. Okay, now here again minus 2 into minus 27, so that is plus 54. Okay, plus 54 divided by z into z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, so here this one z get cancelled, so remaining you are getting here a limit z tends to infinity z. Okay, so z into 21z square minus 50z plus of 54 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Z minus 3 the whole cube. Now what I should do, I need to calculate u2 value. I need to calculate u2 means what I should do. Again here highest power of z we can take it outside. So highest power is z square. Take it outside. Already outside z is there means we can write it here z cube. Okay, z square into z is z cube. So inside is 21 minus 50 by z. Okay, plus 54 by z square whole divided by z cube. We can take it outside means inside is 1 minus 3 by z the whole cube. Okay, now this z cube get cancelled. Now just see here, putting z tends to infinity, 50 by infinity is 0, 54 by infinity square is again 0. 3 by z is again 0. So here we are getting value is u2 value is 21. u2 value is 21. Is it understand?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
it understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next, just see here in the question they have given. In the question they have given here u1 value is 2 that we are getting here. u1 value is 2 we are getting here. Okay. Now second they have given u2 is 21. u2 is 21 we are getting. Okay. Now similarly we need to find the value. We need to show u3 equals to 139. u3 equals to 139. We need to show this result. Okay. Now let us calculate u3 value. u3 which is equals to formula is limit z tends to infinity z cube into u bar of z. U bar of z means we can write 2z square plus 3z plus of 4 divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay. Minus u0 is 0. No need to write that 0. u1 is 2 by z. So 2 by z and u2 how much you're getting 21 by z square. Okay. Now here we can simplify the inside the terms here. This z cube we can keep as it is. Okay. So here z into z square that is z cube. Take the LCM here. So z cube into z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay. So multiply z cube here. So multiply z cube here. So we can write z cube into 2z square plus 3z plus of 4. Okay, minus of. So we can write that is 2z square. Okay, 2z square. Z is there means 2z square into z minus 3 the whole cube minus 21 by z square means we can write 21 z into z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay. Now let us simplify this one. So we can write limit z tends to infinity. Okay, z tends to infinity. Now here this z cube get cancelled. Okay. Now z cube multiply the inside the term. So we will get it here. That is 2 into z raised to 5. Okay, plus 3 into z raised to 4 plus 4 z cube plus 4 z cube. Okay, now minus of here 2z square into z minus 3 the whole cube. So you have to use the formula a minus b the whole cube and multiply this 2z square. Then you will get it here 2z square plus of 21z. Okay, now into that is z cube minus 9z square plus of 27z minus of 27. Just see here this is 2z square is there and here minus we can take it outside. So here plus 21z. Now z minus 3 the whole cube, z minus 3 the whole cube. We have to simplify these two formulas. Then you will get it z cube minus 9z square plus 27z minus 27 and this denominator term keep as it is, that is z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, now again we need to simplify this term. So limit z tends to infinity. Okay, so this first term keep as it is, 2 into z raised to 5 plus 3 into z raised to 4 plus 4 into z cube keep as it is. This minus sign keep as it is. Now simplify these two brackets. So here you will get it 2 into z raised to 5. Okay. 2 into z raised to 5 plus 3 into z raised to 4 minus 135 into z cube plus 51 sorry 513 z square minus of 567 z. Okay, 557 z. Now divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, now again we need to simplify this one. Then we will get it infinity limit as z tends to infinity. So here we have to simplify both these brackets. Then we will get it 139 z cube minus 513 z square plus 567 z divided by z minus 3 the whole cube. Okay, now before applying this z tends to infinity, I take here the highest power of z outside. Okay, so we can take here z cube outside. So inside is 139 minus 513 divided by z plus 567 divided by z square. Okay, divided by z cube, again we can take it outside. So inside is 1 minus 3 by z the whole cube. Now this z cube get cancelled. Now using this z tends to infinity here, then you will get it 513 by infinity is 0, 567 by infinity is again 0, and this 3 by infinity is 0. So here you will get it, the value is 139. So u3 equals to 139. Okay, so I hope you understand this example. So in this example here we have getting, thus we have proved that u1 equals to 2, u2 equals to 21, and u3 which is equals to 139. Is it understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, is it understand?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, now let us move and solve one more example here. Example number 2. If u bar of z which is equals to 2z square plus 3z plus 12 divided by z minus 1 raised to 4. Okay, find the values of u0, u1, u2, u3. Okay, now here they have given the function 2z square plus 3z plus 12 divided by z minus 1 raised to 4, and they're asking to finding the initial values u0, u1, u2 and u3. Okay, now here we can write in the solution. We have by the definition of z transform, z transform. So we know the definition, that is u bar of z which is equals to u0 plus u1 by z, or we can write u1 into z raised to minus 1 plus u2 into z raised to minus 2, u3 into z raised to minus 3 plus so on. Okay, so that is we can write u bar of z which is equals to u0 plus, here we can write in terms of u1 by z. Okay, u1 by z plus u2, z raised to minus 2 we can shift it to the denominator, then it becomes 1 by z square plus u3 divided by z cube plus u4 divided by z4 plus so on. Okay, so here we can write, therefore we have u0 formula, that is limit z tends to infinity u bar of z, call it as equation 1. Okay, u1 which is equals to limit z tends to infinity z into u bar of z minus of u0, call it as equation number 2. u2 which is equals to limit z tends to infinity z square into u bar of z minus u0 minus u1 by z, call it as equation number 3. Okay, so u3 which is equals to limit z tends to infinity z cube into u bar of z minus of u0 minus of u1 by z minus of u2 by z square, call it as equation number 4. Call it as equation number 4. Now let us solve equation number 1. So we can write from equation 1. From equation 1, u naught which is equals to, formula is what? Limit z tends to infinity u bar. U bar, how much they have given? Function 2z square plus 3z plus of 12 divided by z minus 1 raised to 4. Okay, now here again we take the highest power because it is indeterminate form, infinity by infinity. So we can write it here, take it highest power of z outside, that is z square, we can take it outside. Inside is 2 plus 3 by z plus 12 by z square whole divided by z raised to 4, we can take it outside, 1 minus 1 by z whole raised to 4. Okay, now here z square is there, z raised to 4 is there, so here we will get it, that is 1 by z square outside. Okay, so here we can write, u naught which is equals to limit z tends to infinity 1 by z square, and inside is what? 2 plus 3 by z plus 12 by z square divided by 1 minus 1 by z raised to 4. Now just substitute z tends to infinity here, then you will get it, value of u naught is 0. Okay, u naught which is equals to 0, because 3 by infinity 0, 12 by infinity 0, 1 by infinity 0. Here you are getting 2, 2 by 1 is 2 into 1 by infinity, again 1 by infinity value is 0, so 0 into 2 is 0. So that's why we are writing here u naught value is 0. Okay, so next is equation number 2. From equation 2, I need to calculate u1 term. So u1 which is equals to limit z tends to infinity z into u bar of z minus of u naught. U naught is 0, no need to write u naught term here, so we can only write the u bar of z, z into u bar of z. The function is 2z square plus 3z plus of 12 divided by z minus 1 raised to 4. So here I can write, since u naught is 0. Okay, since u naught is 0. Now limit z tends to infinity. Okay, I can take highest power here in the numerator, that is z square, we can take it outside. Z square into z is z cube. Okay, so inside we can write it, that is 2 plus 3 by z plus 12 by z square whole divided by, we can take z raised to 4 outside, so inside is 1 minus 1 by z whole raised to 4. Okay, now here this limit z tends to infinity, z cube is there divided by z raised to 4 is there, so here cancelling means you are getting 1 by z. Okay, so inside is 2 plus 3 by z plus 12 by z square divided by 1 minus 1 by z raised to 4. 1 minus 1 by z raised to 4. Now just substitute z tends to infinity again here, so 3 by infinity is 0, 12 by infinity is 0. So here we are getting 2 by 1, that is 2. 2 into 1 by infinity. Again you are getting the value of u1 is 0. u1 equals to 0. Is it understand? Is it understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now from equation 3. From equation 3, I need to calculate u2 term. u1 we need to calculate here. So u2 formula is limit z tends to infinity. So that is z square into u bar of z. Okay, u bar of z means formula is function is 2z square plus 3z plus of 12 divided by z minus 1 raised to whole raised to 4. Here no need to write u naught term value and u1 term value, because u naught is 0, u1 is also 0. u1 is also 0. Okay, now what I should do, u2 limit z tends to infinity, keep as it is. I can take the highest power here, that is z square, we can take it outside. Z square into z square means that is z raised to 4. Okay, z raised to 4. So inside we can write 2 plus 3 by z plus 12 by z square whole divided by z raised to 4, take it outside, 1 minus 1 by z raised to 4. Okay, now this z raised to 4, z raised to 4 cancel. So here remaining is 2 plus 3 by z plus 12 by z square divided by 1 minus 1 by z whole raised to 4. Okay, whole raised to 4. Now let us substitute z tends to infinity here. Z tends to infinity means how much you are getting here? 3 by infinity is 0 and 12 by infinity is 0, 1 by infinity is 0. Only here remaining is 2 by 1. 2 by 1 means u2 value you are getting 2. u2 how much you are getting? 2. Is it understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now lastly we need to calculate u3 value. Okay, so from equation number 4, we need to calculate u3. u3 formula is what? Limit z tends to infinity z cube, okay, into u bar of z. U bar of z means function is what? 2z square plus of 3z plus of 12 divided by z minus 1 raised to 4, z minus 1 whole raised to 4 minus of u naught value is 0, no need to write that one. u1 is again 0, no need to write that one. Only we can write u2 value. u2 how much you are getting? 2 divided by z square. Okay, 2 divided by z square. Now what I should do? So here we can write limit as z tends to infinity, keep as it is. This z cube keep as it is. Now take the LCM here. So that is z square into z minus 1 raised to 4. Okay, now here multiply numerator to the z square, then you will get it. That is 2 into z raised to 4 plus 3 into z square into z is z cube. Okay, plus 12 into z square. Okay, minus this 2 keep as it is. Z minus 1 raised to whole raised to 4, that is a minus b the whole square into a minus b the whole square formula. So here you are getting z raised to 4 minus 4 into z cube plus 6 z square minus 4z plus of 1. Okay, I hope you understand how to write this function. Z minus 1 raised to 4 means we can write like this, a minus b the whole square formula. Okay, into a minus b the whole square formula. A minus b the whole square formula is what? A square plus of b square minus of 2ab. Okay, again here a square plus of b square minus of 2ab. Now again these two simplify, then you will get it z raised to 4 minus 4z cube plus 6z square minus 4z plus of 1, and denominator keep as it is. Okay, now what I should do? This z cube z square get cancel, so here remaining is z. Okay, z into, now minus to multiply this inside the terms. Okay, inside the terms, and simplify this numerator functions, so you will get it 11z cube plus 8z minus 2 divided by z minus 1 raised to 4. This is already z square, z cube get cancelled, so remaining is z here. Okay, so denominator getting z minus 1 whole raised to 4. Okay, what I should do? I need to find u3 value, means we can write this z cube, highest power z cube, we can take it outside. Z cube into this z means z raised to 4. Inside is 11 plus 8 by z minus 2 by z cube. Sorry, z square is there, so we can write 8 by z square minus 2 by z cube whole divided by z raised to 4, we can take it outside, 1 minus 1 by z whole raised to 4, whole raised to 4. Now this z4 raised to z raised to 4, z raised to 4 get cancelled, so remaining is what here? So limit z tends to infinity, that is 11 plus 8 by z square minus 2 by z cube divided by 1 minus 1 by z whole raised to 4. Okay, now let us substitute z tends to infinity here. 8 by infinity 0, 2 by infinity 0, 1 by infinity 0. So here we are getting u3 value is 11. u3 we are getting 11. Is it understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here we are getting thus u0 we are getting 0, u1 we are getting 0, u2 we are getting 2, and u3 we are getting 11. Now what they are asking to calculate in this question, here they are asking to calculate, find the value of u0, u1, u2, v3. Okay, so u0 we are getting 0, u2, u1 we are getting 0, 2, u3 we are getting 11. So that's we have writing here. We have proved that u0 0, u1 0, u2 2, u3 is 11. Okay, so I hope you understand these two examples. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this completes the Z transform. Okay, this completes the Z transform. And see, one example is remaining by using this initial value theorem in the KSC book, that you have to take it as a homework and you should solve yourself. If you are getting any difficulty, you ask me anytime. Okay, now see, this completes the Z transform. And this Z transform, again one subtopic is there, that is inverse Z transform. Okay, so I have completed Z transform. Inverse Z transform still is there, so that we have continue on tomorrow class. Okay, so in tomorrow onwards we continue inverse Z transform examples. Okay, is it clear to all of you, this Z transform?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, I'm not, can I speak loudly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.